A new study finds 4 out of every 5 teens may be having their hormones disrupted by toxic chemicals. The chemical in question, bisphenol A or BPA, is used to make mini plastics. It's been shown to mimic female sex hormone, estrogen in particular, and men can potentially cause a lower sperm count. It's found in everything from plastics to the linings of certain cans. We know that it can come into contact with beverages, with food that's contained in these cans. And it's a little frightening because they looked at the urine samples of these teens and found that most of them showed BPA in their system. I don't know the answers here because it's not banned in many places. And so maybe until it's banned, we're going to continue to see this.
With these teens, when they changed their diet and reverted back to a better diet, avoiding sodas and things that are canned in plastic bottles, et cetera, the BPA levels fell. And it just shows that it's reversible.
So here's what's concerning to me. The FDA says this is okay as of now. So for me, if it's not okay, that's concerning because we count on the FDA to do great research and to make sure that we're safe.
But to think that the FDA is always getting it right, I think is probably wishful thinking.
So who can we count on then? We want to be safe.
Yourself. So let me offer this. There are BPA-free cans out there.
Yep.
Also, if you're worried about it and you are worried that maybe your favorite vegetable is in a can that has BPA, you know, maybe you opt for frozen, which can be comparably lower in price. Or, as I always say, if you look for fresh vegetables that are in season on discount, what I'm saying is that to just say, well, you know, let's just drink it anyway, let's just eat it anyway, when we know it has an effect on your hormones, I think you just have to be a little bit careful because not all cans are lined with BPA. I think as a consumer, you just need to be aware. More and more cans, and this includes vegetables that are very affordable, will say BPA free. I think if you're gonna buy a plastic bottle or you're gonna buy any sort of plastic food containers, I think you look for BPA free. I think you just make the best.
You do the best you can, but I mean it's pretty hard to just be BPA free. Well, but like, I want
as long as it's legal, yes, absolutely.
As long as it's legal, and that's my issue. Like, I understand what you're saying. You might not want to count on the FDA, but in my heart, I feel like we should be able to. And I have a problem with not being able to count on them. That is what they are there for.
The good news is that there is a brand new push to make BPA-free plastics. And unfortunately, there are still plenty of plastics and other cans out there with BPA in it. But if you're not sure, you can ask questions, you can look it up online. We'll have a list of resources on our website. But in the 10 years of hosting this show, I've learned that there's really only one person you can count on, and that is you. And if you are the ombudsman for your family and the things that you bring in the home, you just have to be aware.